Please don't park here. Don't park here. Don't park here. Okay, great.
What should I walk with two cones?
We can move.
Good morning.
Bruh.
Welcome back to another pit lane panic crew.
In another
Technically, it's a
parking
random
lot.
parking lot.
Because
So
you know, we did
we-
all that now, we did a parking lot tour, so
I think we should make that a thing.
yeah, we did a parking lot
Yeah.
tour. So come into a parking lot near you. But as you can see, it's just two of us today because Tony's off being great.
Yeah, we are short one member
Yeah.
today, but she's here in spirit.
Yeah, she's right here.
Yeah.
Right here. We're gonna draw her in.
You've been a ball for the podium, and you've been a ball for the win. And he was so close.
So close.
Yes.
Red Bull just mess up the strategy,
I
man.
don't think they messed up the strategy.
Really?
I don't think
I
they
don't
did.
think they should have left him out. How you like he was
think they
under
went-
2 seconds behind George before the pit stop. And then afterwards he's almost 10 seconds behind. Actually, let's start from the beginning. Since we never do a quali recap, you have nothing to say about qualifying? Oh, I have something to say about qualifying.
Talk. Yeah, you have the floor. Talk.
Yo, I never watched it because life happens. But boy,
Where were
Max,
you?
I was in Bush. I was in Manchester. I was visiting family.
Okay.
You see, when this one told me that Max crashed out, boy.
That's not what I said to you. I said I have good news and I have bad news. And you're like, yo, what's the bad news? You could have made me give you the good news first. But you wanted the bad news, so I delivered the bad news. Where
Max
was
could
I?
have get pulled.
So yesterday, I went to Pilates in the morning, then I had to go to the office. So when I left Pilates, the qualifying session actually started. So by the time I was leaving the office, we were ending Q2 actually. I got home during Q3 and I was glued to my TV because I'm wondering what's happening because both Mercedes were really fast this weekend. Props to the engineers. You guys keep on outdoing yourself. And then with maybe I guess a minute left.
Is it still Q2 or Q3?
Q3. I guess the timing was maybe 30 seconds. Look, Charles was setting purple sectors. Then Lewis came setting purple sectors. Then I saw George. And then
George.
Skirt. Max.
What?
Like, yo,
Wow.
what? So I'm
And
there
Max could have
because-
get pole, Max could have gotten pole. Imagine.
Probably. And let me tell you
Well,
why.
he
probably.
said he thought he'd have been in the top 3. He didn't think pole was possible.
But he was, I think he said the fastest second sector.
Yeah.
If I remember serving right.
And then him crash.
But Kimi was on a flying lap. George and Kimi both were on a flying lap. So, in my humble opinion, if Max didn't have that snap, Kimi probably would have qualified on pole.
Fair.
That's just my
fair.
thoughts. I could be wrong, but this is not like Max. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
But the
Let me say it was the
crazy
car though. It was really the car.
I can see that. Am I going
Yeah.
to hold strong on that? Probably not. But the crazy thing about quali is 5 teams really set the top 10 for quali. Those same 5 teams finish in the top 10. I don't know
Oh,
what's
in a
happening.
race?
Yeah.
I never even noticed that.
So the 5 teams that made it out of Q3, made it to Q3 and finish in the top 10, is the same set of cars.
No, I was
Lindblad
actually
and Lawson, they're doing an exceptional job.
Yeah.
I was not expecting them to finish in Q3 or make it to Q3. So it was Ferrari, Mercedes, McLaren, Racing Bulls, and Red Bull. 5 teams qualified for Q3 in the top 10. Same set of cars finished top 10 in a race. So had no outliers this race whatsoever.
Let's go back to qualifying for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Explain to me how George ended up with the pole under the yellow flag.
I think even George is trying to figure that out.
Okay, let's not get into it then, because George.
The thing that
And that's the only reason why he won the race, George. That's the only reason why he win the race.
George Russell, my G, man, take off my glasses. Sir, we can't keep complaining every weekend. And when we do get the lead, or we're leading the race, the gap keeps shrinking. Why?
But you said that
Sir.
kind of bad thing. We don't want George win nothing. Who said that?
He's a Mercedes team.
Who said that?
Sir, you are leading Max Verstappen by 10 seconds. Why did this man shrink the gap in a space of 10 laps?
Because he's Max Verstappen?
Explain.
Max Emilio
Kimi
Verstappen?
was shrinking the... Listen, I don't want to talk about this. I honestly don't want to talk about this. Every single weekend, George Russell, please, bro, just drive the car. Can we... I get it. It's high intensity. I get it. Trust me.
Says him one alone I feel a high intensity? I don't understand. Okay, so let's start from the beginning of the race, right? What was going
I'm not
on?
sure what happened with Kimi.
I was
He
about to
kept
say
going
that.
off track
But then later,
for probably like 3 laps. I don't know what
yeah,
happened.
later he was saying to Bono about
That the
how,
brakes.
yeah. So I was
Then
wondering
Bono-
if,
So the thing is, the video that I posted yesterday after quali, somebody commented and they were saying that, oh, this is an unpopular opinion, but something about Kimi not being young, he's being young or not being a good driver or something.
who said that?
I don't remember who
Somebody
it was.
said
I should be able
Ant-Man
to
is not
find
a
the
good
comment.
driver?
Let me see. I should be able to find the comment.
Wow.
But what I said,
How rude.
I remember the comment. No, word for word. They said, unpopular opinion, Kimi isn't good at wheel-to-wheel racing. And I can see that, but he's a decent driver. There's at least 5 drivers on the grid right now that's still not good with wheel-to-wheel racing because their racecraft needs development. Because we can argue that every single rookie from last season going into this season, they're not good at wheel-to-wheel racing. So when you really look at it, because the data will even show that, you can go back and watch all the highlights of even last season. Lawson has been on track for some time now. Lawson is not good at wheel-to-wheel racing. But the thing is this, I think over the period of time that you get used to not only the car, but also you getting used to a lot of the tracks, because even if they've been driving these tracks for F3 or F2, right? This is no F1. This is a faster car.
Yeah.
These cars are approaching apex of upwards of like 200 kilometers versus you maybe hitting an apex at maybe 110 kilometers per hour. So it's a totally different ball game. And these cars, especially with the new regulation, the cars are a little bit snappy, and we're
Yeah.
seeing this with even the most versed drivers. Most recent, look at Max Verstappen. So yeah, he's not good at wheel-to-wheel racing.
You couldn't choose somebody else.
Shots
You couldn't choose somebody else. You couldn't say George Russell around Monaco or something. Okay.
Or Charles.
Even that. So just
Yeah.
you just have to.
The racecraft is going to improve. So yeah, he's not good at wheel-to-wheel racing. And remember, Kimi's going up against a 4-time world champion. He's going up against a 7-time world champion. He's
Precisely.
going up against
He's still
multiple
young
race
too.
winners. He's going up against his teammate, which is George
Yeah.
Russell. Mind you, George's racecraft kind of need to improve. He's going up against people like a Lando Norris or a Oscar Piastri, a Carlos Sainz. Mind you, Carlos
Yeah.
doesn't have the car this season, but
Liam Lawson now get them kind of challenge there. Like
so he's going up against multiple race winners. He's going up against somebody like a Max Verstappen that he's very meticulous when he's around that steering wheel, and he's not the cleanest racer. He's very dirty a lot of times because he will push you off track.
all right.
I'm just saying.
Oh, gosh.
You get me? So when he's going up against people like I personally wouldn't challenge a Max Verstappen or a Lewis Hamilton in even a go-kart. Are you crazy? Come on, people, let's be real. Let's call it what it is. It's fine. His racecraft is going to improve. Technically, he's still a rookie. This is only his 2nd season. Mind you, he's doing exceptionally well this season. I really hope
they're
he
gonna
locks
say,
in.
"Oh my gosh, it's just because he's in a Mercedes."
Oh, it's a fast car.
Yeah,
Everybody
but-
that's won a championship was in a fast car. People, let's be real.
Exactly.
What are we even saying? Oh, it's the car. It's always a car. The car is a tool. What are we even saying? Let's be real.
Underneath for come off for Ant-Man. I think he's doing a good job.
The fan base have gotten so toxic these days.
And it's the
because-
fans.
Yeah.
It's really the fans.
It's really the fans, because What do you mean? Oh, because he's in a Mercedes and it's the fastest car in the grid. Lewis won five of his championships with being in the best car on the grid.
But y'all weren't
What are we
saying
even
anything
saying?
then, were you? But you said it when it was Max.
Max won all 4 championships when he was in the best car.
Exactly.
If
We're gonna take
if he won last season, that
Then,
would
yeah.
have been his best and most pivotal one. Trust me when I tell you that. But
how we feeling about this season though? Because isn't this the same race last year that Max started his comeback? And I think he's on a comeback, you know. But he's definitely out of the
break that
championship.
down. Unpack that for
But
me. You really think that?
nah. This is just when he's gonna start getting competitive and actually win and stuff again. But yeah, the championship kinda go on.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I can accept
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But with all the development and all the improvements and all the upgrades that's currently with the Red Bull, I think we can say that Max win is just a matter of time.
Yeah.
I honestly think so.
It really could have been today. And it's funny because like I said, today was on my
It was
list of
very
tracks.
close.
It was very close.
Very, very close.
Today was on my list of tracks for him to win.
I honestly think if he had pitted maybe like 3 laps earlier, he
That's
probably would
what
have gotten,
yes.
Yeah.
That I think that's what messed it up. But also, since we're talking about pitting earlier, let's talk about Mercedes pitting Ant-Man as soon as Carlos incident. Obviously something was going to come from it. He could have kept the man out one. I mean, he still came back and finished third, but
and I think anybody could have made that mistake. So once they saw the yellow flag, they thought that the virtual safety car was announced just there and then. So that's the reason why they sent him in, because if you look at it, as soon as the virtual safety car went, I don't remember who they called in, but then they're saying, yo, it's too
Hamilton,
late.
but he had already passed the pit entry.
So it was too late. So
Yeah.
I think what happened is that Mercedes kind of played it a little bit too safe. Because when I saw it as well, I'm saying, all right, cool. We'll get a free pit stop, then we can at least gain an advantage. But that's not what happened.
Exactly. That's exactly
think
what
they
I
played
thought
it
too.
safe, but they probably played it just a little bit too safe. Mm-hmm. And since we're on pit stops, I'm not sure
The
what
Ferrari
the
strategy. I never know Hamilton have so much tires. Like where them come from? Where them come from?
They made a gamble with those soft tires and it wasn't the best bet. I think what they did, they were trying to replicate what they did in Barcelona, but Barcelona was a totally different ball game. And because with Barcelona, they could have gotten away with it because the deck was so high. Mm-hmm. The difference is with this track is that the deck was hard on the soft tires. So the deck was high on the soft tires.
He barely stayed on the hards though.
But I don't know what happened with Ferrari and the tires, because the car was just eating through the tires. Mm-hmm. Because when everybody else was,
what happened?
At least doing well, they were complaining.
Max happened.
I don't think so.
I know. I just wanted to say that.
But for me, it was a decent enough race.
Yeah.
I was more so looking at it from a strategic standpoint. The last 5 laps, especially with Kimi. Oh my gosh. So I know that he was having brake issues, but I don't know where the pace came from.
Exactly.
In those last 5 laps. You see, if we had probably like 2 or 3 more laps, George wouldn't have won the race. I'm happy that he did.
No, 2 or 3 more laps and his Ant-Man would have win. It wouldn't have even been Max. Ant-Man finished 0.3 behind Max. Did you not see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Ant-Man was catching Max quicker than Max was catching George.
But
I don't think Max would have gotten.
Alright, this is my hot take.
I don't know.
This is my hot take, and we just said it. So Kimi's not good at wheel-to-wheel racing. Remember, Max is one of the best defenders on track right now. Hamilton still beats him, but second to Hamilton is Max. We have 3 really good defenders on track right now. Norris is really good at defending. I know somebody that could get that, but it's fine. No, you can go back and check. Norris is really good at defending.
At least you never said George.
No. We have 3 really good defenders on track right now, which is Hamilton, Max, and Norris. He could have kept up with Max, but I'm not sure how soon he would have caught him. That's the thing. Because remember, when Max is defending, he's not the nicest person
That's
when
true.
he's defending.
And there was some dive bombing today. Oh my gosh, I was
Listen.
so happy to see that. Like Mad Max was back. So happy to see that.
I absolutely loved everything about the little tiff.
Yeah.
Hamilton
Boy,
that they were having.
you see
I
when
loved
Max
it.
come on the read and he's like, oh, that's a clear penalty. I'm like, Max, shut up.
But it wasn't
I am your biggest fan, but shut up. That was good racing. What are you saying? No, Max, just race, man. Just race.
And then,
Jeez.
wait. I think Stroll got a penalty. Did
It was for the yellow flag infringement or something like that.
Yeah.
Yo,
And I
Alonso
think
was
Alonso
3
got-
laps.
And I think
Alonso was 3 laps
got a penalty
down.
for speeding in the pit lane.
No, yo, it's when the commentators said that, the commentators are like, Alonso got a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. And then Shandot goes, well, at least he's going fast somewhere.
Listen.
Why would they disrespected my pensioner?
No. Wow.
Yo.
Did you really just say that? That's
I mean,
wild.
he is still in his prime at the tender age of 40. Yo, don't get me wrong,
Still in his what?
He's in his Alonso is one of my favorite drivers here.
Cut this. Cut it. He's still in his what? Whoa. Listen, I don't know exactly what is happening at Cadillac. Listen,
them just
for
are
the past
overheat.
3 weekends has been horrible. Absolutely horrible. Wait, did both cars retire today?
Yeah, didn't they both overheat or something like that?
Something like that. Listen,
Yeah.
it's fine. It's a first season, so we're gonna get a pass. But please, use this money. The time we're not gonna get for development, use it wisely, please. This race, it wasn't bad.
decent.
Yeah, it wasn't bad for me. Because as I said, I was looking at it from a strategic standpoint. Outside of just getting like hard racing, I think I'm way more excited for Silverstone. And
Max win Silverstone, you see? It
You
wasn't
really-
on one of my tracks for him to win, but after today, I just want him win.
You think him can win Silverstone? Let's be real.
I'm gonna
With
be
a
the
proper
Lulu.
upgrade, probably.
Gonna be the
It's not
Lulu.
impossible, but
I
personally
just
don't think
don't
so.
want George win. I don't want Hamilton win. I don't want none of the Brits them win. Make Ant-Man win.
whoa, that one shook me. Whoa, then. Silverstone, I'm excited for Silverstone. It's one of my favorite tracks. I'm excited for Monza. Do you know how crazy it would be if Kimi stood on a podium in Monza
Winning.
alongside
Winning.
the 2 Ferrari drivers?
No.
It would be a national holiday.
It
in
would, but
Italy.
we have to have Max in the mix. Max is going to be on the podium for
P4.
every single. As I was saying, Max is going to be on the podium for the rest of the year. Every single race, Max going to be on the podium. Just watch, man. Just watch. Last
I
year,
appreciate the delusion.
last
I mean,
year,
on my bingo card, I had it that Lance Stroll would have won his first race this season.
I can't believe we're back at this.
Bro, please stop disappointing me. Do something. I made a bold claim, bro. It might have been delusional, but
Can't believe
come
we're
on.
still on this. My hot take is that Max is going to be on the podium every race for the rest of the year. You see, last year when he was 100 points behind, I said from this
It's
far
not
out
impossible.
that it was going to happen
But-
and nobody believed me.
It's not impossible, but I
Nobody.
think you need to also remember that if Red Bull can't at least dial in a lot of the upgrades
Yeah.
properly for each track, then he has very fierce competition because,
Yeah, I know.
mind you, the McLarens aren't on top form, but they're at least staying in the fight.
Unfortunately.
And then,
I need the gap in the point standings to be maintained for Ant-Man. You say, it look like Hamilton is on a streak now and Ferrari upgrade and all of them things there. No, I don't want it to be a case where Ant-Man starts falling off and then it's downhill and that's
I
bye-bye
don't
to the
think it
championship.
will happen.
I hope
I
that don't
think
happen.
once he stays on a podium, he's good.
Yeah.
Because I personally don't think that George right now possesses the grit for him to either win
Max
the
is,
championship.
Max. George
He
is worrying
can-
about his ride.
He can,
Who keeps saying these things, man?
oh third. So I think he can maintain the points, but I don't think he can challenge for the championship.
And I think also that second place will just keep changing because it's not
Definitely.
it's not steady. Because like last week, well not last week, 2 weeks ago you had Hamilton, so him move up. Today you have George, so him move up. It's really just gonna keep changing. But I just
Chuck is in third place, right? I think so. Yeah. I think
Hamilton
it's
is third
Chuck.
place.
My bad. So Chuck is in fourth place. So at
I
some
don't know
point-
anybody past third.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that in a bad way. I just know the top three and I know Max is in sixth.
So we'll do our research. You can tell us in the comments, and
We're gonna fact check him.
please remember to like, share, subscribe. Please, we need it. We're trying to grow. We're trying to blossom. So yeah.
And this has been Pit Lane Panic with just today, the two musketeers. Wait, no, it's the three musketeers because Tony is right here.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
right here.
So
I hope she smiles watching this.
I think it's safe to do the predictions for Silverstone. No, we have winning.
Ant-Man. Yeah, Max will come second. Third, Hamilton. So Ant-Man, Max, Hamilton.
This is what I have for qualifying. Hamilton in P1, George P2, and then Kimi P3. In the race, I'm seeing where we might have a yellow or a red flag, and then with the strategy, Kimi is going to fight his way back up, possibly winning the race. George is gonna fall behind in P3, and possibly Hamilton finishing P2. That's what I'm seeing.
That's deep. That's a lot of thought.
Yeah.
I just
But-
live
but
by the
that's what I'm
Lulu.
seeing. It's not impossible for Max to win or finish on the podium. That's how I'm seeing it. But yeah, guys, follow the social media, Pit Lane Panic, Talks GP,
Formula Fields
and yeah, you'll see us
in the next one.
in the next one.